Kyle.
Do a poo. Get out of bed.
Don't worry, mate. In the sea, there are fish. Yeah, I know that, man.
Well, I guess you could say, technically. Yes, and on that beautiful note, welcome to episode 114 of the Average Blokes podcast. I'm Daijabu. We have hashtag free Diddy, and Diddy didn't do it.
What's Daijabu?
Daijabu means okay. It's okay. It's a Nihongo word.
Oh my god, no, it's not Daija.
Daijabu. Yes, it is.
It's
Whoa.
it's Daijabu.
Graduated from
Not Daijabu.
100
Daijabu.
plus.
Yeah, he's now drinking Tui's, no Corona,
I haven't had a Corona in a very long time, actually.
since COVID.
It's a shame.
Yeah.
You should be having your first Corona behind the wheel, man.
This isn't my first Corona. I did have my first Corona behind the. Never mind.
With that frothy foam I saw,
I admit to nothing.
Yes.
it wasn't me, officer. It was someone else.
No, because I switched from Coronas to Great Northerns because they basically taste the same.
I don't like beer anymore.
Except I take that back. I think Corona's actually.
I don't remember you ever liking beer, Jacko.
Correct.
I remember you liking some Beam and Cola.
Correct, and I still do.
Who doesn't like some beer and cola?
And then I'm pretty sure you can remember me liking almost anything.
I don't remember. This is going for a tangent, but
I don't know. I think I know something you wouldn't like. You wouldn't like Dofka.
I don't know.
No, I know something you won't like. Carl, I
It's
don't
fake
think you were there
vodka.
this night, but we had a massive night at Todd's one night with it was him, Dennis was there, who else was there? Chris Highfield was there, and then maybe a few others I can't remember. But we had a big night, and they I can't remember what they were drinking, but we got to a point where they got the Midori out, the Green Fairy.
Midori or Green Fairy?
Green Fairy, I think it was.
Okay.
Because
And,
Midori will be is like a sweet liqueur, and Green Fairy can be an absolute nightmare.
Poison. It's absolute poison.
Absolute. Delicious.
So yeah, that's probably something you won't like. Green Fairy. Troy, have you ever had Green Fairy before?
Green Fairy.
I've had Midori.
Mm-hmm.
I think if
So
you were to ask
I
most
don't know what
Port
Green
Lincoln
Fairy is. I've had
locals-
Blue Fairy.
Oh.
I think it's called Blue Fairy. What's it called? I've
No.
had. Sorry, not Blue Fairy. It's called Absinthe.
Yeah,
people
Green
call it-
Fairy is an absinthe.
Okay.
Is that what they just called it in Port Lincoln though? I thought that was a
No, that's
an
actually
SA
a
thing.
brand name of absinthe.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Called Green Fairy. And yeah, well,
Maybe I have had Green Fairy, or was it? I could have sworn I've had Blue Fairy, which was Absinthe.
When's the Rainbow Fairy?
Which, yeah, that was a good night. James, my mate James, drank half the bottle, and and yeah, let's put it this way: like we didn't call call a ambulance, but his dad took him home. We had to carry him to the car. His dad took him home and force fed him Barocca the rest of that night. He was just spewing all night long. Like he got a little bit of alcohol poisoning.
When I was deep into my drinking habit, I'd go buy a bottle of Green Fairy on a Monday night, and I'm sure there's plenty of people who can attest to me sitting there in the Macca's car park on a Monday night drinking a bottle of Green Fairy.
Lovely.
Not the greatest time of my life, but
No, probably not.
I think that's the one alcohol you wouldn't want to mess around with too much. Absinthe.
yeah, well, the Green Fairy they sell here in Australia was I think 45% alcohol, and then Grace, she bought me a bottle of Czech Red Star absinthe once, and that was that was like 50 or 60%, and that was one of the most disgusting things I've ever drank.
You know why they call it like fairy, right?
Because
People have hallucinated like fairies and stuff after drinking them.
well, it's two traditional ingredients that are in it are herbs like wormwood and thujone, which will make you hallucinate, but
Exactly.
the Aussie
Although I didn't
Green
know there was
Fairy,
wormwood in it.
yeah, that's why it has that bitter aftertaste.
Oh, do you mean like the licorice kind of taste? If I remember correctly, it's been a while.
Yeah, it's just like a gross licorice flavor, and that's the wormwood. But the mass marketed Aussie Green Fairy doesn't contain any of those two but it's just flavored to be like it because they're illegal to put into beverages here in Australia. Which I don't. It's understandable. Wormwood in slightly too much amounts is poisonous, so yeah.
Yeah, but it
Probably
helps
not
with
a-
a bunch of other stuff too. I think it helps
Yeah,
with
like,
heart issues or something. Helps with blood pressure.
And
Troy,
getting
that's what you
rid
need
of
to take
your memory.
every time. Troy, that's what you need to do every time when you do a fitness test or when you go to a doctor for a physical. Take that one. So then when you have a blood test,
I've got hawthorn pills.
oh,
Hawthorn
okay.
berries are very good at regulating blood pressure.
Well, this isn't hawthorn berries, but it's hawthorn. It's the tree or the plant. So same difference. Which yeah, Jackson, I took some and I was checked my blood pressure like the next day. It was all nice and stable, and I was like, oh, these are working. And then I stopped using them, and a few months later, I checked my blood pressure again, and I'm like, oh, it's normal. Maybe it's just white coat.
Gotcha.
But yeah, during my job fit test, I did. They did go, oh, you got high blood pressure. It's still been high after we checked it 3 times and got you to relax.
Gotcha. Before we get into highlights, I just want to go through some comments that we've had on the channel recently.
What?
Our good friend Rowan, Mr. Gibbs, commented recently saying, come on, you pussies, put me on the show already, or something along those lines. So, and another thing too was that was held, so I'm like, why don't I only see this comment now? But yeah, thanks for that, Rowan.
It's like a month later. He's like, they still haven't contacted me.
And I've actually seen there's a few comments I've missed, but nothing too much about. Like, there we had someone comment. We had someone comment.
Looking for material.
No.
Someone's got to be telling us about something.
It was actually a nice change because we usually don't. Someone mentioned about the Kyle going rogue. Actually, this is a good point because I will get onto this after or maybe before we get to highlights. Kyle going rogue is old news, not you, Kyle, as in Kyle and Jackie O. Kyle. Kyle going rogue is old news. Kyle behaving himself is forced apology, which is fake.
Yeah, they got in trouble for something the other day. I saw a little clip or something. What did the guy do or say?
I don't know the exact details.
Also, I don't know what it is, but there's something about a 50, 60-year-old man wearing a snapback, but like a cap.
He's trying too hard.
It's just like, what the
The whole show's trying to go too hard.
I wouldn't be caught dead looking like he looks like how I would dress when I was 16. Like 10, 15, like 15, 14 years ago.
That's what they mean by going rogue, though. By going rogue, they mean they dress like they're going to be 15 years old again.
Okay, but he didn't look like that when he was 15 years old. It's like, it's like, hey, check it out. I'm one of the cool kids. Like, I'm one of you kids. And all the people who he thinks are kids are in their 30s now. So it's like, they don't dress like that.
Yeah. My favorite thing is that
he's not doing the Fortnite dance. He needs to do a Fortnite dance.
My favorite thing about this whole Kyle Jackie O going rogue thing is I was watching a dash cam video and someone in the lead up to an incident was filming coming over the Westgate Freeway Bridge and like, oh, this Kyle and Jackie O thing is ridiculous. They're wasting their time here in Melbourne. And then a few seconds later in the clip, someone crashes in the distance. And,
I see the same person as Did they post that or did someone else?
No, that was on the Dashcams Australia video.
Oh, okay.
It was one of the compilations.
Gotcha. Quick question. What did they get in trouble for? What did the guy get in trouble for?
Ultra's latest Kyle Jackie O.
Wasn't it for breaching decency rules or something? By stuff that
they haven't had a good run because they've had like one of their first things they did was they asked a teenager girl who got raped, and they asked an indecent question about it. I can't remember what the question was, but yeah, it was one of their very first issues.
What were you wearing?
No, 100% wouldn't surprise me if he said something stupid like
that. Okay, so
why were they talking to a girl who got raped?
I don't know.
And why did she appear on the radio show? Like
in 2009, their show was taken off the air after it was found to have breached guidelines when Sandlands asked a teenage girl who had been raped about her sexual experiences while she was attached to a lie detector.
Okay, but this was in 2009.
Yeah, but that was like that was one of their first.
Look,
breaches.
What was the most recent
I get
one,
that, but when did they get in trouble for it? Like now?
I don't know.
Okay.
The recent one was there was breach of decency rules.
I mean, that is pretty messed up, but also, like,
To rein in the highly paid stars and stop them broadcasting vulgar, sexually explicit, and deeply offensive content. A months-long investigation by the ACMA, the Australian Communications Media Authority, found seven breaches of commercial radio code of practice. Decency rules. They relate to broadcasts that included the airing of audio of male and female staff members urinating and references to their genitals and graphic comments about menstruation and oral sex, offensive descriptions of sexual position, and a segment discussing masturbation and pornographic websites.
Sounds of you like people urinating. Hey, you're frying some chicken in there.
You know what the silliest part about this? This is a morning radio breakfast show from 6 o'clock to 9 o'clock. Wake up with Cole and Jacko. Oh yeah, so this morning I had the biggest wank. The latest breach means the ACMA has made 12 findings against the program.
I'm confused. Like, why are people annoyed? What's wrong with the? What are they? Are they? Shouldn't Decency Act be based on what people do, like videos and stuff like that? If they're
I
posting
think they
it?
just they're no. I'm trying to think of how to explain this. Because you know how like when TV shows and movies get rated, like PG or M15 or anything.
Yeah.
Radio shows don't get that. They have kind of like they have a set of guidelines where the line is, but I think they
Okay,
would just.
But also people tend to know what they're listening to. Like they know who they're listening to.
Yeah, but there's a
My
line.
argument would be if you've got kids in the car, for example, put on Light FM.
Again,
Don't put
when
on.
you're going to the school run, you've got 10-year-olds or 5-year-olds in the back seat.
Yeah.
Daddy, what's masturbation?
Well, no, you just well, you probably should talk to your kids about that. Actually, if they're 10, you should probably explain to them what that is. To be honest, they're getting close to knowing. Daddy,
your kids.
why am I
British now.
British? Daddy, I'm a little British girl.
No, well, it's Sydney,
Daddy.
they're posh. It's Sydney, it's posh.
Daddy,
Although, to be fair, if they're posh living in Sydney, they're probably not listening to Carl and Jackie O.
Daddy, what's climax?
It's a video game.
I'm sitting there going like breaching decency, like ugh. I don't know if
It's a lack of common sense, essentially, for a radio show.
Is it me or does it feel like the whole world is moving closer and closer to like
No, that's just
Orwellian?
No, it's just Australia. It's just Australia.
No, I mean that a lot of other countries are turning Orwellian. Like in Britain, they're having the digital ID thing.
Oh.
I'm not a fan of digital IDs. I don't like
And
the idea.
Old Prime Minister Keir Starmer was like, and it's gonna be mandatory.
Yeah, that's messed up. Like we've got digital we've got digital licenses here and all that, which is basically the same as having a digital ID. But you don't. You should still be able to have a physical copy. And the thing that confuses me, right, is that people talk about how digital's more convenient, right? Digital's a lot easier. But you know what else? Digital is easier to hack,
Yeah.
easier to get into.
What
Like,
I
someone has
found
to-
ironic about the whole UK forced digital ID thing is his reasoning for it was this will is to combat illegal migrants who are here illegally working illegally.
Yeah,
And
or they could.
so everyone who wants to work is going to have one of these digital IDs. And then someone brought up in an interview with him like, but all the people who are working illegally are doing it illegally. What makes you
Yeah.
think that their employees who are already employing their employers who are already employing them illegally are going to suddenly be like, oh, no, you've got no digital ID.
You're gonna have to give us.
I
your
can't
digital
pay you
ID.
cash anymore.
And
Like,
here's the funny
oh.
thing: if they get hurt at work, they weren't really working for them. Like they were just there, so they
Yeah.
don't like. It's such a stupid. And the other reason has something to do with like protecting kids and all that, because they're probably going to introduce. They'll probably in the UK introduce that you have to like show your digital ID before you can access porn sites or.
Oh no, that's
M15
already
plus stuff.
Yeah,
they've
that was
already brought
place.
in that age verification
When next?
is,
Oh, yeah,
is
but you
active.
Yeah,
Already
but
in the UK.
they do like facial verification, and people just fake it. People,
Yeah, but
Yeah.
people,
just fake it.
people have been doing that for YouTube, and you see all the YouTubers posting videos like, "This is how I tricked the YouTube age verification thing."
Oh yeah, it's just a bit ridiculous.
And people
it's-
using, what
thank
were they
you.
doing? They're using pictures of like old celebrities to use it to get past.
Although a lot of them were getting past
know,
the
right.
block by using the photo editor
you
mode
take
on
this
Death
and-
Stranding
That's
because
right.
you can has highly realistic faces that you can ask to do different poses and stuff. So, because one of the security questions would be like, take a photo with your mouth open or smiling.
Yes.
And they
I
just
had-
get the character to.
I've
I
never
should do,
done
And it
it.
I should do
works.
that for work at an induction like that. to get
Really?
my-
You got to
Yes.
do that? What
Yes,
the
they made me go open your mouth and smile, and you also had to tilt your head right to left or left to right, whatever, up and down.
I walked past one at the warehouse the other. I was walking at the warehouse. This was like a couple of months ago, and there was like a tablet stuck to the wall, and I was like, "What is that?" And I walked past it, and it flashed, like the light flashed on. It said "Show face to sign in," and I look at, and I'm like, and I poke my head, and because the camera's on me, the camera's there, so I poke my head and look, and I'm like, "What the heck?" And I walk over to the warehouse guys, and I'm like, do I have to like sign in, like show up my face or something? And they're like, no, it's just for when we start work and finish work for the day. So
See,
you're
I think
fine.
that's faces. Because what if someone comes in and they don't have any face? How are they meant to sign in?
Yeah,
Well,
yeah.
Even when I worked at the last
Those
seafood
devices are
processing place I
fascist.
worked at, we had the signed-in iPad, and you punched in your personal code, but it took a photo of you every time you clocked on and off.
Mhm.
And a lot of the people that I worked with, when it came to the photo section, would just lean out of the view of the camera and hit the dunk. Because, especially one of the old dudes that I worked with, old Shane, was like, "No, they
One
don't
guy's
see my
like, one
face
guy's
every
just
day."
like, wait, just like that.
Yeah. But it was
Well,
just
you
for payroll purposes, like, oh, you clock in and
yeah.
you actually, that's you clocking in, no one's clocking in for you, and you're not, scheming for money.
I have to
But
do
I
that
didn't
for
see the
some-
point
sorry.
of it when, there was a workforce. We knew everyone who worked in that factory. There was like 15 of us max on the floor, so it's not like you could fake sign in for someone.
So before our company got bought out, the warehouse guys at the old warehouse we were at, I walked past one time and I saw their little clock in thing, and it was literally the card one. You put your card in, clock it in, and it gets stamped. So they were still using like the paper stamp system. And I was sitting there going like, that's like 20 years old. Like, what? They still haven't got like an app or something. And it makes sense to have the like clock in technology and apps and sign in and all that. But what doesn't make sense to me is why does your face have to be in it for starters? You know what I mean?
But, I mean, that's the only way to dignify who you are, I suppose, or to say, oh, yeah, that's definitely that person.
Oh yeah, you sure about that?
No, not anymore.
Yeah. What do you think? What did they do 20 years ago? What did they do 15 years ago? They just
Clock
had
in.
Yeah, you just clock in
Or punch in.
what's-
I don't know.
or punch in. Yeah, exactly. You could sign yourself in. Why would someone else sign you in?
I hate that term punching because, like, Troy, we discussed this one with our dad jokes and, like, how I like to be literal. What are you actually punching? Why are you punching something physically? Like, I get it.
But like, why do they have to have your face? Like with my email, with my work email, my face is on my work email. Like I had to take a photo and send it in, and they put it on my email. And to me, like, it makes sense because if you've got a large company that people can recognize faces, and you'll see an email from a certain person, you'll go, oh yeah, I recognize who that's from or who that is. But at the same time, I wasn't happy about having to put my face on an email,
yeah, right.
on an email address.
Fair enough.
So there's certain situations where I guess it's appropriate and it's an advancement and makes things easier, but there's other situations where it's just like, it's just unnecessary. And frankly, the idea of having to post my face or get a photo of my face taken every single time I want to visit a porn site. Like, I get that I get that you're being tracked by cookies and things like that, and a big Google knows your fetishes.
Daddy Google, yes.
Daddy Google knows your fetishes, but
What about Daddy DuckDuckGo?
I don't want Daddy DuckDuckGo knows to stay in his room, and that's why I use Daddy DuckDuckGo. Because
I use Daddy Yandex.
goes away.
Yandex.
Because I only want the Russian government to know my dirty secrets.
Is that what
That's
Yandex
right.
is? Is that what the basis of Yandex is?
Yeah, Yandex is just the Russian Google.
Oh. I remember when a bloody Audacity got bought by Russians, everyone was like, no, go use Dark Audacity or whatever it was for a brief time and period.
Are you still using Dark Audacity, Jackson?
No, I deleted that thing a long time ago.
Have you still got regular Audacity? Because I do.
Yes, I'm now Russian. I now acknowledge
They have
Vladimir
good
Putin.
it has good technology.
Yes, das
Technology.
vidonye, comrades.
Свидания. Goodbye, comrades. All right.
Auf Wiedersehen.
No,
No, that's German.
Completely
Yes, very,
different.
very
Hello,
German.
fellow Russians.
I am also a Russian.
But yeah, it kind of feels like things are turning a little bit, heading towards Orwellian.
Yeah, well, like I
Bit of
said,
1984.
Troy, we had an old episode where when life intimidates art.
Imitates.
So like in the age,
Life intimidates art. Get on the ground, smash it. Ah!
You will, Mona Lisa. You will.
like so the reason why I brought up this was the good old Watch Dogs, like specifically Watch Dogs 2. I found the connection more, the links more obvious and clear, with the way that everything was hackable, IDs were easy to scan and stuff like that. Yeah, that's what you could do in that game, and I don't think we're too far from that being the case now. But yeah, we keep saying like there's electrical cars now. Everyone's almost got electrical car these days. There's that many, but we haven't really. There hasn't been a massive exposure about these weakened security measures in those cars. So
I can tell you.
Well, you
one
don't
right
even
now.
need to have an electric car for it to be hackable.
Yeah, okay.
Like all of your BMWs and Mercedes and whatnot, all of their
They've all
onboard
got-
computers can be hacked,
yeah, okay.
and that's been the case for years.
I watched a video just before, actually. It was about like a little bit before we started the podcast, where this guy, it was some sort of tech channel. He was talking about tech stuff. He was talking about how this family is suing Tesla, right? Because their kids or their college-aged kids were in a accident with the Tesla, right? They crashed into a tree, and they didn't die from the car accident. They died from the burns and the smoke inhalation because the battery caught fire.
The acid, yeah.
Well, the fire and the smoke inhalation, because they couldn't open the door, the back passenger seat doors for the Tesla.
That seems
Because to open the doors, you have to reach underneath the like pull a mat out from like the bottom of the door or something, like the bottom of the you know where you put your drink in a side door,
yeah.
at
Cup
the bottom?
holder, yeah.
In the cup holder at the bottom. Yeah, there's like a mat there that they have to pull out and then pull a cord up, and that's the manual override for the Tesla doors.
Yeah, okay.
Seems awfully complicated in an emergency.
Yeah, when it should be just a little thing you slide to the side of the door, and look, you've got an actual normal door handle. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, that sounds too common sense though. That sounds too easy.
God forbid you want to wind down your windows.
Windows. You're not gonna get doors at this point.
You don't need windows. We have special air ventilation systems. You get fresher air in this Tesla than you do outside. You don't need your windows down. You don't need fresh air.
I still think the one flaw we have in the motor industry is
Breathe
that
in the musk.
we still haven't got levitating cars, so I'm disappointed.
I like the argument that
We'll get
people
'em.
bring up. Oh, it's the future. Why don't we have flying cars? And we do have flying cars. They're called. I was about to
Drones.
swear hard. Then they're called helicopters. You know
No, they're called
why
drones.
helicopters
They're called
exist?
drones.
And
Yeah, have you
cars
seen the
don't?
drone
Because
blacks?
It's so improbable. If you think about the physics behind what it would take to have a flying car,
Yeah.
you'd understand why we don't have flying cars.
Mm-hmm.
We do have flying cars though.
Way more deaths. than
They're here.
incidents.
They're like massive drones.
That's what I said.
Yeah. But yeah, I guess
Someone-
people are thinking like, why don't we have them in a car in the traditional sense?
Mm.
But it's just
I'm
that
glad I mentioned about the flying cars and nobody else.
Someone in Europe has created a levitating hover bike. I don't know if you've seen that. It looks
No,
hilarious.
there's actual flying cars. There is a car in China that's a car, and
China.
then it's got massive, like 4 massive on each side of it, propellers.
Yep.
And it actually flies. It's an actual
Quadcopter.
flying car.
Yeah, but how much money does it cost?
I don't know, like 20,000.
If only.
No, it's probably like 80,000 or something ridiculous.
I still remember when they launched. I don't know if you guys remember, but somewhere in New Zealand they got the dolphin submersible. When you literally riding a little jet boat into a submersible, and it's in the shape of a dolphin. That was cool. You probably haven't seen it, but yeah.
They got those things you grab onto and like propel.
Propellers.
Yes. No, I mean they're like I don't know what's the I guess it is a propeller. What's the actual thing called for the the torpedo propellers?
Props.
So when don't worry about it.
The
It's fine.
engine.
No, when you fire a torpedo, it has its own propeller.
Okay.
Yeah, they're like torpedoes, but without the bomb part.
Okay, fair enough.
And you can
So
adjust
they're
them.
boring torpedoes. Because no one dies.
Well, you hold on to them and you ride them.
Disappointed.
So I guess you could crash them into something, and then
So
you
if
could
you're
die.
a jihadist and you had a bomb vest on, then it was.
Well, for starters, you're in water, so
You gotta know your target. You gotta know your target audience for these things.
lucky this bomb is made out of what's that metal that catches fire with water?
Sodium.
Sodium. That's it. Lucky I'm wearing this
Raw
sodium
sodium.
vest that I can.
You'd make it about 10 seconds in the water before you just.
Hello, hello.
Ah, boom.
I mean, I'm gonna get sidetracked again, but my favorite Family Guy bit was like mentally challenged, like that American suicide bomber. Oh, my ring ring. He's riding a push bike instead of a car, but never mind. Anyway,
I know the one you're talking about. Yes.
yeah. All right, this is a long-winded way to get there, but we're gonna mention highlights. Who wants to go first?
Jackson wants to go first.
Actually, I'll start first. Kyle,
told
in
you.
the last episode, you mentioned your highlight. I think it was mowing, I believe.
Yeah, mowed the
And so-
lawns.
I mowed the lawn today at 7 o'clock, which I don't know if there's the rules if you're allowed any loud noise after a certain time of night.
Yes, there are rules, Jackson. The rules. Yes, there are. There are noise rules.
Yeah.
They exist.
a
What
good
time
thing
did
to-
you do it?
Just after 7, like
At
spot on. just
PM,
at
AM.
PM.
I think
Oh,
you'd
that's
be
not
fine.
bad.
Yeah. Yep.
I think
I think
most
it's
of
like
those
8:30
noise. Yeah,
on
in
weekend.
SA it used to be 9:30, but yeah, it won't
No,
let it make. I
I-
think it was over 90 decibels past 9:30 p.m.
Okay.
So here in Victoria on weekends it's like 8:30, I think, or 8 o'clock, and then I think it's 9 o'clock or 9:30 the rest of the week.
Gotcha.
Did you get those
got some
people, those old dudes on the weekend who are religiously just like, oh, we've got to trim the lawn again. It's like a Saturday morning at 6:30.
You seen the video of that guy? Well, not video of that guy. The guy's videos where he's always taking videos of his pristine lawn. But half the videos are him just going, look at this fuckwit here. It's because someone's parked on his lawn. He perfectly cuts his lawn. It's just in a suburban area in like, I don't know, Victoria. I think he's Victorian. And he's like, oh, what the fuck is this? It's like some tire marks in his lawn.
I want to mention, because we bring up the noise rules, there's oftentimes people apparently can get permits apparently for noises after a certain time of night. We had someone in the neighborhood, like maybe across the road or somewhere, they went around dropping off little notes in people's letterboxes saying, please
Having a party.
we're just having a party.
You're
Please
invited.
be aware that this is the time we'll be making sound. We apologize in advance.
Did they give, here's my number if you don't want the
So
sound
call me
over a
maybe.
certain
No,
point?
no, sorry.
We got that. We got that
I
sort
don't
of
think
thing.
so.
We got
But,
one of those letters, but they actually left their number and said, please let us know if this is inappropriate before, like, the night, basically.
Yeah, gotcha.
Like, if you have a problem with us, please let us know in advance.
Yeah.
So,
And you rang them up and like, hey, yes, nothing to do with the noise, but I just hate you.
No, I called up and I went, aren't you the bloke who, like, crashed into my car last Christmas? Fuck you. I've still got that. I think I've still got that kid's number.
No, that's good to know.
I can add him on Snapchat if I want. I've had it come up
Oh,
multiple
yes.
times.
Yes, that guy. I remember. I know who you're talking about now. Yeah. All right, Kyle or Troy, you got any highlights? One of yours? Kyle? That's a great highlight. Awesome.
What interesting thing has happened? Not a lot.
So, besides it's change of weather, I suppose,
Like-
I guess.
Tomorrow, though, UFC event.
Oh, yeah.
Pereira versus Uncle Live round 2. Yes.
So round 2? What,
It's like
was
their
there a
second
rematch?
fight.
Oh, okay. Is it a
Uncle
best
Live
of
took
something
the ch-
series?
Well, they're giving a chance to Pereira to get his belt back.
Okay.
So, because he got it taken from him.
How do they decide who deserves a title match and who doesn't when it comes to UFC? Because, like,
Quite often,
Honest-
if the title fight was a good one, and say someone beats someone who is champ and takes the belt, they'll quite often give the former champ a shot to get their belt back.
rematch clause. Yeah.
The revenge
then-
match, yes.
Yeah, pretty much. Sometimes it'll go to like 2 or 3 revenge matches if the fights were good, but they still didn't win it back.
Mm.
But, yeah.
Yeah, okay. So there's more merit, I suppose,
Yeah.
Because it's not too dissimilar to WWE, obviously, but that's more scripted and more known in advance and whatnot. But
Yeah, and they're not
It is
girly gay
scripted.
men.
Yeah, it is scripted. They're not actors. It is scripted, Jackson, and it's not more scripted. It is scripted.
the UFC.
No.
Oh.
WWE.
Yeah, no, but like I don't know, just because
WWE, Jackson.
both UFC and WWE are under the same umbrella. They're under the TKO umbrella. So.
That doesn't mean one's scripted, one isn't.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's
Real.
fine. Because
Jackson is real.
I've. No, it's fine. There was something I was going to mention about WWE, but I can't remember what it was. Oh,
That's
yeah.
okay. We're moving on. My highlight of the
just a
week
quick
was
note. Quick
Chloe
note.
and I went to Tesla's and saw the tulips. It was great. Axel had fun, and a lot of people taking photos there.
Okay.
That was
Where?
my highlight.
Tesla's.
At Tesla's.
It's the name of a tulip farm.
It's a tulip farm.
Oh, okay. I was like, Drew's gone to a Tesla dealership and he's taking photos of flowers.
No,
All the
Jackson,
flowers and Teslas.
Jackson sent me a message like yesterday and said, "What are you doing tomorrow?" And I just sent back I just sent back a message saying tulips. And I was tempted to say Tesla. Where are you going tomorrow? Tesla.
I realized what you guys had planned because I remember everyone else talking about like what they're doing tomorrow or what are you doing Saturday.
Yeah, and it was a nice little day out. It was fun. We bought some expensive food, and then we drove past where I used to live, and popped in and went to the local fish and chip shop where I hadn't been in years, and the local bakery and all that. And then we went to the local football oval and watched a cricket game. Because Courtney goes, "Oh, where can we eat around here?" And I went, "Is there a park or something?" I go, "Well, there's the football oval." So we drove around the block to the football oval, and they were doing the I guess Saturday cricket.
Was that an Emerald perchance?
No, Belgrave.
Oh, okay.
Belgrave South.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I was going to say there's an oval in Belgrave, but yeah, that makes more sense.
Yeah. And then, ironically, we were driving past the... No, that's also still Belgrave South, now I think about it, because there's 2 ovals. But one is down past the Wellington Road roundabout.
Oh.
So to go from Ferntree Gully to Berwick, Jackson, you pass that roundabout.
Yes.
You go through the roundabout, and you turn left, and then the football oval is on the right side.
Yep.
Where the little CFA building is.
Yes, I know that one. Yes.
Yeah, that's also Belgrave South football oval.
I know. Okay, yeah, gotcha.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, gotcha.
So we drove past that one as well, and there was also a cricket game going on there. It was quite funny because half the time, like some of the people playing who were on our side where we were parked, like kept looking at us, like, "What are they doing here?" Because there's just this couple with a baby sitting on a bench eating chips.
Do you know them?
Yeah, they were like looking like, "Does someone know who those people are?"
It might not have been like. It might have been just like a friendly pickup game of cricket. It might not have been like an association or.
It said Rowville on the because it had a little billboard with light up billboard that had all the scores and that.
Yeah, okay, maybe we'll
so
it then.
Yeah, it was they were all in uniform too. It wasn't just a.
They were wearing whites.
Yeah, no, they weren't wearing whites, but they were wearing some form of uniform. I think that it might have been just practice games or practice game for the team.
That reminds me of the time, Carl. I don't know if you were there. We had all back in Port Lincoln. Down, we went to Ravenhall. What was the Ravendale. And we had a friend's cricket game, and everyone was like, "Oh, you might not have been there," but it was like David Schloss, a few. I can't think of any other people that were there, but just Dave Schloss. But anyway, there was a few of the friends there, and I was the only one who walked up in white, and I feel like an absolute dick because I'm like, I'm here dressed professionally, and everyone's like casual clothes, and I'm like,
he's got his little bit of white like stuff on him. Anybody ready to play cricket? You want to play some cricket?
Spot of cricket.
I love how Americans don't understand cricket. Never understand.
I have a bit of spotted dick with my cricket.
Didn't the American international team beat like Pakistan or something early in the year?
Which
really?
Like, last. I think it was. Yeah, it was early this year. That was the T20. No, was it the T20 World Cup? Yeah, I think it was. But the problem is with the American team, it was all Indian-born Americans.
Oh, yeah. So at least they knew what a cricket ball one was.
Yeah, no. But like half the Americans, like the actual real Americans, didn't know there was a cricket World Cup going on in their own country.
That doesn't surprise me.
It reminds me of the because America finally beat China in like the mass competition or something, and all the Americans were of Asian descent.
Americans.
I mean, they are Americans.
Yeah, totally. Yeah, I know you're right. That's probably unfair by me. Yeah,
but it's quite funny. I guess it goes to show the culture of certain cultures, how they affect people.
Well, there's also a famous. I'm not sure if it's a famous sport or highlight, but I think it was either this year or last year. There was a certain World Cup for the gridiron of gridiron American football, and Japan beat America by like 41-20 or something ridiculous.
So I bet you give it like 10 years, right? Or you give it 50 years. Every professional baseball player in America will be Japanese descent.
Oh, yeah, probably. Yeah. Yep.
Because of how much they love baseball.
Yeah, wouldn't be surprised. I mean, the Baseball World Cup is pretty dang spread out now. Because they have it there. They've got a Europe leg where certain Europe teams play each other. There was even because I remember seeing a clip where I think South Africa were playing a team as well from the Africas somewhere. But yeah, it's nuts.
Oh, there you go.
Speaking of sport though, Troy, I don't know if this is a bit of very old news. This is very go my favorite sports team like. They speak about news that happened 3 months ago. Did you hear about Australia, the Boomers winning the Asian Cup?
I did not hear about that.
Yes, there you go.
That's good. Which one's the Boomers? Is that the
men's basketball team? Yeah.
Okay, yes, that's what I thought.
That was like 2 or 3 years.
We won the Asian Cup. Really?
Yeah. Yep.
Oh wow, that's good.
I think it was. I can't remember now. It's old news, but I'm pretty sure they did. So I'm like, I wonder if Troy heard about that.
No, I didn't hear anything about it, which is a bit unfortunate. They don't. It's a bit annoying because they don't really like. You think Australian TV, or not that I watch Australian TV, but you'd think like Australian media would have more ads for things like that on things like YouTube and Netflix and all that. And
I think if you want to find the news for yourself, you have to source it yourself. And so maybe like if you're on Facebook much or Instagram or any of the socials, you follow like the national sports teams profiles, I guess, because in that way you get to see the news first. But I think I found out through Fox Sports, their news outlets. But yeah.
Speaking of news outlets and all that, I've been looking at stocks for all the different companies out there. All the different ASX companies, which is the Australian Stock Exchange. And one of the companies I was looking at was Channel 7.
Oh.
So their stocks is slowly over the past 20 years, it's gone down.
Yeah, that's
no surprise there.
Yeah.
And but it's right now it's worth 0.14 cents. So not 1 cent, 0.14 cents. And it's been worth 0.14, 0.15, 0.16 over the past 6 months or so. It's stayed balanced there. And I'm looking at it going, if I put $10,000 into stock, if I buy it at 14 cents, because I'm not going to say point every time, and sell it at 15 cents, because I know it's only going to go up or down 1 or 2 cents, it's guaranteed money. And I was like, but what happens if they go under? So I did a tiny bit of research, and I was like, what's Channel 7 like now? And as soon as I searched Channel 7, it comes up with 7 Plus. I clicked on it, and the first thing that came up was Home and Away.
Oh.
Because it tells you what's live, and at that point in time, Home and Away was playing on the channel. And I'm looking at it, I'm flicking through Channel 7. I'm like, why would I want to watch Bones? It's like 10 years old. Why would I want to watch SVU? Why is there Below Decks Down Under, Below Deck, and Below Deck Mediterranean all here?
Have you seen the New Zealand series Blue Deek? No, just kidding.
And I'm looking at it going like, why have they not improved this in the past 10, 15 years? Like make some of your own content.
The only thing Channel 7 hold exclusive to is
Home and Away.
No, I guess. But it's just that and Home and Away. Home and Away.
Before Troy becomes a majority shareholder and becomes CEO.
I'm thinking there's going to be some changes around
Can
here.
You fix 7, mate, when you're a leader? We'll take over Channel 7.
Like these channels or these TV shows or TV companies, whatever, they're all going to go under in the next 10 years if they don't pull their asses out because it's just the same shit over and over again.
Yeah.
And a lot of the younger people aren't watching it. It's all being funded by older people who are struggling to work out how these things work. And I'm not making an account for 7+ or whatever. I already think it's bullshit that they expect people to make accounts.
Well, like, even all the weird old rerun shows that they have on free-to-air TV, if I rock up to my parents' house, Mum's watching them all on YouTube anyway. She's not watching them on TV.
Yeah.
Like, I'll walk into Mum and Dad's house, and Mum will be watching, like, reruns of Judge Judy on YouTube.
I love watching Judge Judy on YouTube. It's so good.
Or his own session.
Oh, so
Shut
good.
up. Shut up. You're annoying me. You're annoying me.
Maybe we should.
You don't talk when I talk.
No. I don't care.
I don't know if there's a podcast or a YouTube video, but we should do like a Let's React to a Judge Judy episode.
Oh, Jackson, they're so...
I know.
They're so good.
I've seen a few myself. They are quite funny.
What did she do? Ah, well, you see, what did she do?
They're so petty. They're so petty. These dumb court cases.
Oh, it's just so good.
Well, it is just civil court, which is
Yeah, civil court. Yeah.
There's one where a guy sued this guy. I remember it sticks in my mind because it's the most ridiculous thing. He sued this girl like 3 times in the past for the same thing. He sued her because during a Christmas rush, right? He gave her $50 cash to pay for stuff, and she gave him $15 change instead of $20 change. Yeah. So he came back half an hour or an hour later and complained and wanted his $5 back. And then the managers were like, all right, just just take your $5, all right? Because he comes into the store and he's apparently like making a scene. They give him his $5 extra change, and he still sued the checkout girl multiple times. And Judge Judy goes, I'm throwing this case out. This is ridiculous. And she turns and she takes off her glasses and looks at the guy and goes, and you, sir, we call you, people that do we call what you do frivolous lawsuits. And if you keep doing them, you're going to get in trouble with us. So don't do it again. This is the 3rd and last time.
Next episode. This is your 4th and last time. But yeah. Yeah.
Sorry, I went on a tangent.
No, you're right. In other sort of UFC related news, I say UFC. I don't know if you saw this, Kyle, but former MMA fighter Conor McGregor said he's dropping out of the nation's presidential election.
Oh, he already
Give
has.
me your belt.
Yeah.
Wait,
and I think hasn't he also recently just signed with BKFC?
I'm not sure, but
So
his dropout was to save face in a likely knockout at the hands of the Dublin City Council. So he was trying to get into politics in Ireland, but he was not getting the popular votes. Or
vote for me, or I'll beat your face in. Give me your belt.
Oh, give me your belt. Give me your belt.
Yeah, I think I saw a clip somewhere earlier in the day today that he's signed a contract to be a heavyweight with Bare Knuckle FC.
Okay.
So
checks out, probably.
He's going to be fighting again, I think.
Yeah, right.
How old is Conor McGregor now, then?
He probably like late 30s?
Early 40s.
Oh, early 40s, okay.
Late 30s, early 40s.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. So that's all good fun. But
I just can't stop thinking about the Flash Gibbs version of him.
And in other political news, Japan is probably going to have their first female president too. Prime Minister, sorry.
Yeah, that's interesting.
So, best of luck to her. Let's see. Well, it'd be interesting to keep track to see if they keep up with that Indian deal that they so signed. You okay, Troy?
I just thought of something like, a woman prime minister? No.
Sanae Takaichi.
Hi. That's yep. Yes. Yeah. I don't know much about it. I just saw the headline that they're very likely going to have her as the next prime minister, which would be fun, I guess, for Japan.
I'm confused. Why did the other guy step down? I thought it was because of the whole...
Not popular at all with his party and...
okay.
I think we discussed this. The reason why it was part of that was that deal with India, with sending Indians.
Well, that's what I was going to ask. Is it to do with that deal in India?
I think that's some of it. Yeah.
Because if that's the case, they might end up just cancelling that. But
I would not be surprised if that's the case, but yeah. Yeah. All right.
they'd be better
moving-
off signing a deal with China and having some Chinese people come, I guess.
Probably. Don't know. About
I
that.
know that's a bad. I know it's a bad idea in other ways, but like, there's like, at least there's a similar. I don't know. I
Like,
don't
you could
actually
hire
know.
Koreans and just try to heal their
Oh,
past.
Koreans.
I
Because
mean,
Japan
Japanese
and
and
Korea gets
Koreans hate
along
each other.
so well, don't they?
I don't know.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Let's try to fix their problems.
When it comes to Chinese and Japanese, I don't know how closely the like the written language is, but I know that the Japanese what is it? They're what are they
Kanji?
called? The characters.
Oh, kanji.
Well, I guess you could say that kanji is based on the Chinese.
Correct.
but,
Simplified.
So I'd
Simplified.
imagine if you had a Chinese person move to Japan, it would be like a French person moving to England or an English person moving to France, where it's like similar but not the same. Where they're like, "What the heck is that little? What is that little flick above the sea?"
Oh, they're French.
Yeah.
Gosh.
Yeah.
As opposed to India, where I don't even know what the Indian language looks like. Their written language.
It looks.
What does it look like? I'm gonna look it up.
It's
I've never
very.
looked it up.
It's very cursive looking. I think that's how I describe it. Hindi. Yeah, I think it is. I'm not sure what it's got written, but or Hindu maybe. I'm not sure. It's one of those two. But I want to touch on this funny bit of news headline because
yes, I remember. Yes, I've seen it. Before.
So gaming news: Peacemaker's
squiggly.
dance emote from Fortnite has been disabled after the episode 6 twist revealing Peacemaker was on Earth X, the Nazi dimension. The pose in the dance is now being interpreted by fans to represent a swastika.
I kind of heard this, but at the same time, like it was very. I heard something about Peacemaker and Nazi. That was all I heard. Who's Peacemaker?
John Cena.
Marvel. Oh, that's right. That's right, John. Yeah.
Fortnite released the following statement. As we inquire into our partner's creative intentions in this collab emote, assuming it's not coming back, we'll issue refunds for the next day.
Oh, wait. Help me out here. They put John Cena in Fortnite.
Well, he's a emote. This character is Peacemaker.
They put his emote in. Okay.
Yeah. So
and his character Peacemaker was from a different. Is this the? Damn it, Jackson! Is this the WWE news?
No, it's not WWE. It's just John Cena, who is a WWE wrestler. He's into Hollywood now. He's doing all these Hollywood roles.
I know.
He's playing a character called Peacemaker in whatever that show's called. And in Twist, in this
Yeah, I was going to
episode,
say, isn't Peacemaker like a superhero or something?
supposedly.
Okay, yes.
But yeah.
So, and what's Peacemaker is actually from the Nazi dimension.
Oh, in the latest season,
FX.
he goes to another dimension and
Bye, Kyle. Speaking of going to another dimension, he said the wrong. He's saying too much. Take him out. Check him out, boys.
We put him down.
he's still talking, right? And he hasn't realized yet.
He's like, oh, what?
So he goes to a different dimension that's full of Nazis.
Yes.
No, I realized.
Live update for free.
Kyle just sent us a Discord.
Yeah, sorry.
No, I'm letting if
the people
anybody's
at home.
listening. Well, yes, the people at home, us know.
Because if you're listening to us on the way to your work or on the train or on the plane, that's what you need to know right now. But,
So,
yeah.
While he's gone, I'll bring up my other highlight, which was I
Oh,
made that
go on.
video.
Oh, yes! I wanted to talk about
We'll
your
talk
video.
about that in a minute.
Yeah, sure.
So Peacemaker went to another dimension, and what happened then, Kyle?
well, he goes there and then there's all these clues that he doesn't pick up on at first, but everyone in this
it's
dimension
one
that
of
goes to, they're all
those.
white and then they reveal that he's at Earth X, which is the timeline where Nazis won the war.
I know about Earth X.
What a great plot.
So everyone seems like normal, peaceful, happy, going about their days, and then like he just walks around the corner and there's like a big swastika or something, or he walks into the main office building of somewhere and then
Yeah, I think
They're
one
all-
of the episodes
they're
he
all
actually
blonde-haired.
bothers to look at the American flag and realizes that there's something
There's
a
a
little bit extra on there than the stars and stripes.
yeah. What happened to those stars? They turned into a big, giant, little cross-looking thing. Oh. So okay, but why has that got to do with? Did he do the dance in
No, I just think because because they said it was a partners collaboration, so they're saying, "Oh, we've partnered with this show, but we were unaware of their plot twist or their story twist or whatever, and we don't want to associate this character
So
with
I
Nazi stuff."
I get that, but like, what was the plot twist? He went to Earth X.
Yes, which is a Nazi dimension.
Okay, but like, did he get out of Earth
And
X?
he done his dance emote was interpreted to be like a swastika.
Yeah, with the way his arms flick back and forth in the pattern.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And if you
Yes,
ask me,
just-
I think James Gunn definitely knew what it was, and he just took the opportunity to take the piss out of Fortnite because that would be very James Gunn coded.
I just did. Where does he do the dance in the show?
It's
or
the intro
it's-
dance to the show, yeah.
is him doing the dance?
Yeah.
So before he
So
even
they-
goes to Earth X.
Yeah.
So it's got nothing to do with Earth X. It was just this show had Nazis in it. Therefore, it's Nazi propaganda.
It's a strange link, but that's supposedly what it is, I guess.
Fuck me. Oh, God.
Yeah.
Oh, they're everywhere. The Nazis
mean-
are everywhere.
The problem is we do forget that swastika was normally meant to be a peace symbol. So
then-
It's a Buddhist symbol. It's a friggin' Buddha. It represents power
Tranquility.
and not tranquility. It's a representation of power. That's kind of why Hitler carved it to show off the Nazis' power.
the Nazis.
I've looked into it because when you watch anime or Chinese donghu and there's a character walking around like this, a bald man walking around with his eyes half closed, and he's got some beads and that, and he's got a big swastika on his forehead, kind of a red flag where you kind of go, what's going on here? I better look this up.
Yes.
Why is Naruto fighting the Nazi ninja?
Yes. What is this? Oh yeah, should we talk about your video now?
Yes. I made a video.
Kyle, did you watch it?
I think he did because
yeah,
there's
I
only
did.
3 views.
And then I watched it. Well, the 3 views probably be 1 from Jackson and the 2 from me because I ended up rewatching part of it.
That's what I mean, yes.
And then that made me launch AdCap last night, and I was on there for like half an hour. I was like, "What am I doing?"
It made you what? Launch
I've been
AdCap?
brainwashed. Yeah, I started playing Adventure Capitalist because I've got it. And I was like, "Oh, I haven't checked on this for about 6 months." Oh.
Oh, wow.
Oh, so you had it. That's amazing. You already had it.
So I went completely. I had a little script written for that I was writing as I was playing the game,
Yes.
and I went completely off it. The whole joke was supposed to be I was just going to invest all my money in the lemon stands, and even when I had enough money, and I did do it, even when I had enough money to buy the oil rig, I was just going to go more lemons. But it completely fell apart after 5 minutes of recording my voiceover.
I would love to see what your script looked like, to be honest.
I can read it to you if you want. It's right here.
Oh, you wrote it.
I wrote it down. I was writing it as I was letting the game play.
So you write a
Scene
script, but
one.
you don't
Sydney
write your
Sweeney
highlights.
walks out.
Okay, so I've got here, everybody, welcome to
Yes.
Let's
Oh,
Play.
yeah, I like your opening. That was brilliant. That was exactly what I joked to you about in the podcast.
I'm going to be playing Adventure Capitalist because, well, I like money. Insert Mr. Krabs meme.
I have to ask you, why on your thumbnail, not the girl, but in the text on the left side of the thumbnail, you've got Prestigals and Co. Who's the Co?
It's just, I literally looked up the, what are those called? Those pre-made thumbnails.
Oh, yeah.
And there was a business one with a dude in it.
Okay,
And I'm like, I'm just going to replace the dude with a chick. I'm going to change the Co to Presticles and Co.
Yeah, okay. yeah,
But yeah,
okay.
I've got here, first thing I'm going to do is insert all my money in lemon stands because that's a good idea.
Gotta start somewhere.
It was quickly I realized that this idle game, and this was an idle game, and not at all realistic. I wasn't going to learn how to make money, only spend it.
Yeah, I know. So I know the idea of an idle game is you just open it and you start the program, but the interaction you have with the game, you actually have to click on things to help progress.
Yeah,
So
until you make
here's the
enough
thing.
money to hire the managers.
Yeah,
Oh.
So here's the thing. I didn't know this was the idle game one. I thought this was that other one. There's like another game like this, but
Okay.
by the same people with the same little characters. It's like Adventure Oil Rig or Adventure not Adventure. Sorry,
It could be the
it's
same
like
one with a different ending.
it was no. This one was more of a like you actively dig for gold or dig for oil or something. It was like capitalist mines or I forgot what it was called.
Yeah. Okay.
But there was a different game or another game, and that's what I thought this one was.
Right. Gotcha.
Well, there's Adventure Capitalist and there's also Adventure Communist.
Oh, maybe it's Adventure
Changed
Communist.
Troy, there's your next video.
And they
What
were
was
both
that, an idle
popular
game?
mobile games
Oh, yuck.
before they came and got ported over. But yeah, Hyper Hippo, made by the same people.
Hyper Hippo. Wow.
Hyper Hippo games, yeah.
There you go. Because I was going to give you some feedback on the video.
I don't need your feedback.
Okay.
If you
cool.
mention anything about the black lines,
Black Lines.
don't worry about it. It's fine. What's your gripe?
The video would have been absolutely
your problem?
perfect if you kept out your own laughter.
What laughter?
Because I know what you're trying to do. You're trying to do down the lines of doing a narration video. And yeah.
I don't know what you're talking about. My laughter wasn't in it.
Okay,
And if it
fair
wasn't in it, it was there on purpose.
enough. Alright, I'm going to mute myself.
When you do a narration video, Jackson, you're supposed to also have some audio of you playing the game or doing the thing. It's not
Yeah,
all narration.
Whoopsie daisy.
What's that?
It's
Very
his,
loud, absurd ringtone.
yeah, it's his ringtone.
It's Yoshi going. "Brrree-hap." Anyway.
Adventure Capitalist.
Anything else besides my own laughter?
No, it was actually pretty good. Well, pretty good actually. I 'cause
thought it was terrible.
when I watched you, I was like, oh, he's trying to do like a Call Me Kevin type video where he's narrating over what's happening.
A
I
little bit.
personally think you could have used a raunchier thumbnail.
Well, the funny thing, Kyle, is I could have. Like the AI generator that I used to make this thumbnail, it basically could make porn.
Yeah.
Like I test because I used one thing and I said, make a pretty lady or make a sexy secretary or sexy, AI generate me an image of a sexually attractive businesswoman, and the AI was like, that's not, those words are bad. You shouldn't use some different words. So I switched to a different AI, and this one gave me exactly what I wanted. It was perfect. So I went, I can turn off the limiter on this. And then I went, make me basically draw me anime porn, and it did. It generated me. And I was shocked. I was like, what the heck? No, I was using Google to find it this time.
Hello.
I was sitting there going, how's an AI generator here that just
I'm on the phone. I'm talking to Kyle and Troy.
there was no
The cars.
are you
I'm
over
not parking the
18?
driveway,
It was
so
just
you
straight
drive us
up
free.
remove the like limiters on this AI.
What do you want to tell me?
essentially, or remove the like,
Yes, it is.
and yeah, it
I'll
generated me
bring it
4
before I go to sleep.
images with tits.
I know.
Generate me Futanari big titty anime girl.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and then I went, how far does this go? So I switched it to realistic instead of anime. I switched it to realistic and said, generate me some naked business women. The realistic side didn't work very well. It seems AI generators are very good at making big anime titties, but not so much at making fake realistic titties.
Oh dear.
All right, I'm looking at this. Is it Congregate? Is that the people that made Adventure Capitalist?
Hyper
Hippo
Games.
Productions with the develop Hippo. Yeah, there it is. What
Hyper
games do
Hippo.
they do? What the heck? They partnered with RuneScape to create RuneScape Idle Adventures. There's an Idle Adventure RuneScape game.
Of course it would be. There's an idle everything, I feel.
Yeah, but a RuneScape game.
There's a new RuneScape game called Dragon Wilds.
Dragon Worlds. Oh yes, I've
Dragon
looked at
Wilds, yeah.
that. Wild. So yeah, I saw. I saw that was coming out. I still haven't downloaded and looked at it yet, but it doesn't look very good. I'm not a fan of the building aspect behind it.
Well, the people who made the OG RuneScape, they brought out that new one last year. What's it called? Brighter Shores.
Oh,
And that's
never heard of
very
that.
grindy like the OG RuneScape. Like, yes, spend 40 hours perfecting fishing.
It's called Brighter Shores.
Drop down below in the comments your favorite idle game.
What, is it by Jagex or something?
Let me check.
Oh, it does kind of look like RuneScape, yeah.
It was done by the guy who made OG RuneScape. Like the original dev. They've added a lot more to it, but I haven't played it for quite a while. Last played.
It's in early access.
Yeah.
It's in early access. I can play for free. It's got mixed reviews. Let's have a look at the English
most of the
reviews.
reviews are just like, it's boring.
Yes,
it's like,
I'm going to install this on Steam. I accept. All right, I'm installing it now. I want to love this game desperately, and may still change my review. Let's save us all some time. This isn't worth playing unless you're an insanely, impossibly dedicated, old school RuneScape player who thought, man, I wish OSR was even simpler and more grindy. If you've ever said that, you'll enjoy this game.
Yeah, that sums it up.
I might be able to enjoy this game.
Oh, you've been playing anything lately, Jack?
Only Splatoon, because I'm trying to get through my mission, and the end is in sight. And then after that, I'm gonna have an existential crisis about what am I doing with my gaming life.
Oh yeah, I've been playing Kenshi.
Oh, I like Kenshi. I've never played it, but I've watched plenty of other people play it. Very
one of those games that you want to murder, you commit suicide out of rage and frustration, but fun eventually.
You just got to keep grinding it. That's a grindy game in of itself.
It is, and a very harsh, unforgiving game. But
if you look up,
it's fun.
If you look up, there are ways to like cheat it a little bit if you want to get like certain skills, like how in like in Skyrim, how you can just keep pickpocketing or unlocking doors or something. Mm-hmm. Or there's cheesy ways like save scumming in Skyrim. I mean,
yeah. My main way to go about playing Kenshi is to play as a skeleton, so you never have to worry about eating or getting tired.
And if you lose your arm, you can just get a new one.
Yeah, and if you don't get critically damaged, your limbs self-repair.
That's true. Yes,
it is handy. Plus, the skeletons get really good at martial arts, and once you level their martial arts up, you just go around the map bashing people. Yeah.
Jackson, skeletons are like robots.
Yeah,
they are robots. Game. Have you seen? There's a guy called, I think it's Amphibious Amphibian. He does a torso only run of Kenshi.
Yeah, he's done so many Kenshi runs. His videos are banger. He's probably like the best Kenshi content creator.
My next game I'll probably be playing will be the new Pokemon game that's coming out, Legend ZA.
Oh yeah,
it's a very interesting game because there's a lot of like fears about it because it's based in just a city. It's not based in the whole region of Kalos. It's just in the city.
It's only 7 days to go, Jackson. Only 7 days to go. Battlefield 6. Oh.
Okay, thank you. Thank you for getting to the point. Yep. You're very excited? You excited?
7 days to go. And there was just a big update for Stalker 2, which I'm happy about.
Okay.
Took me 2.5 hours just to do one side mission in there yesterday.
Gotcha. All right, well, I'm excited for you to play Battlefield 6.
You better be.
I'm just hoping it's not a flop like 2040 something was.
2042? I don't think it will be, given how popular it is.
I can't wait for the year 2042 and for the world to not look like what that world is.
Hey, this game lied to me.
That's the problem when you name a game and it has a year in it. It's kind of like, well, we're at that year now.
All right, so the reviews for this Bright Shore, it looks like it is very much RuneScape game, but it sounds like they're still trying to charge people if you want to get the bonus content they'll charge you for, but it's still in early access. So I'll give it a shot at some point.
Give it a go.
Give it a go, yes.
Give it a go.
Give it a wee. Give it a wee
Give it
now.
give it a wee. Give it a wee now.
Sorry, what were you saying about 2014 and in a different world?
No, 2042.
I hate it when
What's
we were
gonna
going to
happen in
get to
2042?
2014 and there's nothing like this in the game.
Don't you remember 2014?
Yes, it was a different time. It was a time that occurred.
It was one
It
of
was
the
one of the
times.
times of all time.
Damn it, we kind of said the same thing.
Oh.
You sure did. Anyway, what's happening in 2042? The singularity.
War, obviously.
Just like every other year.
It's going to be
Yeah.
a battlefield.
There'll be battles on the field.
2042.
6 of them this time, though. 6 of them. Think about it.
So what is happening? Like what would... what fight's happening? I wasn't listening.
Clearly, you're not paying attention.
Troy.
No, I was
Get
looking
in
at.
the
I was
game.
looking at. Look, Jackson. I was looking for brighter shores. All right. I was looking at brighter shores.
Okay, so Battlefield 2042.
Ah, you're talking about Battlefield. Never mind.
Yeah. When 2042 rolls around, it's going to be exactly like it was in the game.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, I get you.
Trust.
Just like the movie 2012 and how that wasn't the case.
I don't think I played.
I'm pretty sure that
have I
happened.
played
Yeah.
that? I played.
No, you might have been living under a rock, but 2012 is a
Maybe in Earth.
documentary.
Maybe maybe movie X.
They're just
I mean,
not
sorry,
telling.
in Earth X. That might have been
They're
the
just
case.
not telling you.
All right. Well, I think we should wrap it up there. You've been listening to episode 114 of the Average Blokes podcast.
And
Wait.
Jackson's going to have fun with the editing because he's going to get 2 audio tracks from me now.
No, it's actually quite fine because it stops and then starts a new one.
Ah, good.
So it's muy bueno, which
Muy bueno.
means very good in Italian. It's not Italian, it's
It's
Spanish.
очень хорошо.
That's for done.
Disappointed!
Cool outro, bro. Needs more disappointment.
That wasn't the outro. You can do the outro, Jackson. Outro. Yeah, it's not as simple as you think, is
Alright.
it? Go on.
No worries.
Go on. Why don't you pull an outro out of your ass?
Fine, I will in post.
Okay, all right.
Instead
good.
of in post.
What have I got here? I'll do this one. Wait, no, that's the intro.
Wait, what's I couldn't tell if Jacko was in his jocks then or his footy shorts.
I didn't see. I wasn't looking. Probably.
Please don't edit that out, Jackson.
What he probably will. But he's still. We're still recording.
Still live.
Oh well, we'll just. There you go. This is the new outro.
Preferable alternative to communism.
Well, I just should say.
Keeps walking past the door.
Quiet. Stop it. The problem is half of these sounds I've got it tick stop all sounds. So every time I go to
Oh, so
click
it cuts
one,
out the music.
it cuts out the music. And I don't know, it doesn't tell you until you click on it. So I have to click on the word, and if I accidentally click on the actual soundbite, it'll start playing it. I got a much better outro though. Where is it? It was here somewhere. Much better music.
Here he comes.